Welcome into Soda City Living. We're getting warmed up for our summer sports special, showing you new ways to get active. Welcome into Soda City Living for our summer sports series. I'm trying something new today, which is fencing, but of course we have to learn a little bit about it because I don't know very much, admittedly. So Jane Littmann is the resident expert here and co-founder of the Columbia Fencing Club. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming.
So excited to be here and obviously very suited up. I look very professional, as do you.
Thank you.
Yes. So tell us generally, what is fencing?
Well, fencing is one of only 5 sports that's been in every Olympic Games since the founding of the Games. And you look terrific.
Thank you.
Really look like a fencer.
With your help.
It's a sport, but it's also a game. And it's a little different from some other sports. So as you say, it feels a little unfamiliar, and it's challenging in a wonderful kind of way. It's a great sport because no matter what size you are, and it really has all ages. So you can be any build. We have champion fencers who are close to 5 foot and who are 6'7".
Wow.
And they're all in the same category. If you're taller and bigger, you've got more target area, but you've got more reach. And the smaller person, less reach, but maybe quicker.
And the funny thing about fencing is that it looks familiar to many of us. We've seen it maybe in TV shows or movies, but a lot of it is kind of a mystery. I did not know that there was machinery involved. I didn't know that there were different types. I also didn't know that it's considered one of the safest sports.
That's so good to emphasize. It's just the equipment that we use is very carefully tested. Everybody's required to wear things that are safe, and to learn how properly to use the equipment.
Right. So tell us about the different types of fencing.
Well, there are 3 different types of fencing. When I started, women could only fence foil. It's just the torso that is valid target. The object is to hit your opponent with the point of the weapon, and if you were to depress that tip, that's what will score on your opponent. So I started in foil, and then in graduate school, I branched into épée and saber, which I really loved. But women at the time were not allowed to fence either épée or saber.
Oh, wow.
So I feel like one of the ways I was able to make a contribution to the sport and the game was to make it possible for women to fence these other 2 weapons, and now it has been added to the Olympics.
Amazing.
So we're very pleased. This year in Paris will be the first year that there will be medals awarded for men's and women's, individual and team, in all 3 weapons.
How exciting is that? Here at Columbia Fencing Club, who is invited to come try out fencing?
So the wonderful thing about fencing is it's really open to people of all backgrounds. And I mentioned ages, but USA Fencing has just added a competitive category for the 8 and under. So we're talking 6 to 8-year-olds. Our club has not been able to do that yet because the equipment would be a bit different, and the classes I would run just completely differently. Developmentally, just a very different age.
Yes.
USA Fencing also added the 80 and over category a few years ago.
Wow.
So when we say it's a lifetime sport,
It really is.
it really is.
Wow, how amazing.
And people can start at any time. There's what's called veterans fencing. Veterans are 40 and over, and so there are those age classifications like 40 to 49, 50 to 59, and as I say, eventually 80 and over as well.
Wow.
So it's a wonderful sport, no matter what your build, no matter what your age, no matter what the background, and we welcome everyone.
So what do you say we take a peek behind the scenes and maybe put on some of that gear we were talking about that might be surprising?
That'd be great.
All right. Like we said, safety is a huge priority when it comes to fencing. So we're going to show you how you get suited up to fence. So Jane is going to walk us through that.
Well, and the sport would not be fun if you were going ouch, ouch, or something like that either.
Right.
So we have proper equipment both in the club and if you're in a competition. For women, the chest protector is required. For men, it's optional.
Okay.
So we have you started out in your chest protector.
Yep.
And over that, we would put only on your fencing arm one more layer, and you can either do this by putting it over your head. We'll do that. Provides one extra layer if there were to be, for example, a broken blade or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And even if it could penetrate the jacket. So it provides just one more layer. And then the jacket also is pretty sturdy.
Yes.
This one, because we have right-handers, left-handers, this one's a back zip jacket that could be for either. Your left foot is going to go through there, and then we're going to have you put both arms.
Okay.
Oh wait, but
that.
because we're going to do the electric.
That's right.
We're going to use a cord. So I want you to hold the cord in your right hand and stick it right through. We need you to wear a glove, and this is only on your fencing arm. So the glove is going to have a little part that dangles out.
Okay.
And you tuck your sleeve inside the glove, just like you did, so that a blade cannot accidentally come up through your sleeve.
Wow.
And you are
Fully suited
together with the
besides
mask.
Yeah,
will
the
be
final part here.
The very important part. So we never play without it. Somebody wearing a mask. So let's see you get suited into your chin is going to sit right there, and I'll focus this back here. How's that feel?
Feels very sturdy.
And at first, it feels pretty awkward.
It does.
And we know that the game feels a little bit awkward at first because people are not used to it, but eventually you just literally forget. Show you in just a minute. We'll actually put you on the machine and show how it actually works.
Perfect.
But let me show you a couple of moves before that.
Please do. You're watching us warm up for our Soda City Summer Sports Special. We'll be right back.